Above all, love each other deeply because love covers multitude of sins. Above all, love each other deeply because love covers multitude of sins. I'm going to be talking about love because love breaks the chains of the enemy. Love breaks the chains of the enemy. Many of us, we have been enslaved in not loving one another. Many of us, we have been enslaved by the devil because he does not want us to love one another, to forgive one another, because he understands what it means to truly love. He understands what Christ meant when he says, love your neighbor as you love yourself, because love is not selfish, because love breaks the bonds far beyond what we can imagine. That is why also Paul states in Ephesians chapter 4 verse 2 and 3, as I'm going to be reading about it, I'm talking about the concept of love. Loving one another. Love breaks the chains of the enemy far beyond what we can imagine. Some of us, we think we understand what love is, but many of us do not understand what true love is and unconditional love is. That is why Paul also wrote, look at what Christ did for us, then you would understand how much and how great God has loved us, that he could send his only begotten son to come and die on the cross for us, because he wanted us to see the demonstration of love in action through the actions of what Christ did for us on the cross. The enemy does not like it when we are in love with one another. The devil does not like it when we embrace one another with love instead of hate, instead of betrayal. The devil does not want us to be in one spirit, in love, because what does love bring? Love brings respect. Love brings forgiveness of sins. Love brings the covering that covers us as a family. Love brings a covering of us as individuals to one another. But what love truly does is to unite us so that we do not see each other as enemies. Let me read Ephesians chapter 4 verse 2 and 3. Always be humble and gentle. Be patient with each other. Make allowance for each other's faults because of love. Make allowance of each other's faults because of love. Make every effort to keep yourself united in the spirit, binding yourself together with peace. The devil does not want us to do this one simple thing because he understands. Bind yourself together with peace. He understands the level of peace that comes when we love one another. He understands the level of peace that comes when one is bound to one another and forgives one of each other's faults and sins. The devil does not want us to be united. The devil wants us to be in hate and love kind of a situation. But Christ also mentioned too many times to his disciples, love your neighbors as you love yourself, so that the devil does not have a footstool in your relationship, so that the devil does not have a footstool in your heart. Love is a matter of a sacrificial thing. Love is a daily sacrifice because, like I said, we can see the demonstration of love through what? Through the cross of Christ, through Christ taking our sins away and making us be forgiven and to be united with God. The devil hates love. Love is the greatest weapon against the enemy. That's why if one of us in a family, we are in family fights, it is important for us to still love one another because love covers multitude of sins. Love hides what is broken. I am not saying you should allow people to hate you on purpose, but God says the greatest thing is love. I'm done. Lifted Up Ministries, Charles.